Hello, dreamer, and welcome to our cozy corner. Are you snuggled up and ready for a story? Tonight, we're going on a journey high up in the sky to meet a very special cloud. Let's close our eyes, take a gentle breath in, and let it out slowly. It's time for tonight's tale, called The Cloud That Refused to Rain. Once upon a time, nestled among the vast, blue canvas of the sky, lived a little cloud named Nimbus. Nimbus wasn't like the other clouds. While his friends, the big, fluffy cumulus clouds, would gather together, growing darker and heavier, excited for the moment they could finally release their rain. Nimbus would shy away. He was a small, wispy cloud, and the thought of raining made his misty edges tremble. Isn't it wonderful? Boomed a big, gray cloud named Stratus. The flowers below are thirsty, and the little stream is waiting for us. He puffed himself up proudly, his belly rumbling with the gentle thunder. Nimbus just floated a little higher, trying to look as small as possible. But what if I do it wrong? He whispered. What if my raindrops are too big or too small? What if the flowers don't like my rain? What if I fall apart and disappear forever? The other clouds would chuckle kindly. Oh, Nimbus, a soft, feathery cirrus cloud drifted by and said, raining is what we do. It's the most wonderful feeling in the world. You're giving a gift to the earth. But Nimbus wasn't convinced. He saw the world below the vibrant green fields, the colorful little houses, and the tiny people bustling about. It all looked so perfect from up high. He was afraid his rain might spoil it. So, while the other clouds danced and showered the earth with life-giving water, Nimbus held on tightly to every single one of his water droplets. He became known as the cloud who never rained. Days turned into weeks. Nimbus watched the seasons change. He saw fields of sunflowers turn their faces to the sun, and he saw little animals scurrying to build their homes. He drifted over a particular little patch of earth more than any other. It was a small, hidden garden behind a little cottage. In this garden grew the most beautiful wildflowers he had ever seen: tiny bluebells, sunny yellow buttercups, and delicate white daisies. He especially loved watching a little girl with a bright red watering can who tended to the garden. Every day, she would sing to the flowers as she gave them water, her voice carrying up to him on the breeze. But one day, Nimbus noticed the little girl's watering can was empty. The stream she usually got her water from had become just a trickle. The sun had been shining brightly for many, many days, and there had been no rain. He watched as the vibrant colors in the garden began to fade. The buttercups drooped their heads, the bluebells looked tired, and the daisies weren't so bright white anymore. The little girl looked sad. She would come out and pat the dry earth, whispering to her flowers, "Don't worry, the rain will come soon." Nimbus felt a strange ache inside. It was a heavy feeling, much heavier than all the water droplets he was holding onto. He saw the garden he loved so much looking sad and thirsty. He saw the little girl's hopeful face turn to the sky, looking for rain clouds. She was looking for him, or someone like him. That evening, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, a wise old owl flew up and landed on a branch of a tall tree, his big, round eyes fixing on Nimbus. "Hoo-hoo," the owl hooted softly. "You look very heavy, little cloud. Why do you carry such a burden?" "I'm full of rain," Nimbus whispered, "but I'm afraid to let it go." The owl blinked slowly, afraid. But giving is the greatest joy. A gift isn't a gift until it is given. That little garden down there is waiting for your gift. Nimbus looked down at the wilting flowers. He thought of the little girl's sad face. The heavy feeling inside him grew, but now it felt different. It wasn't just the weight of water, it was the weight of love for the little garden. He wanted to help. He wanted to see those flowers stand tall and bright again. Slowly, tentatively, Nimbus floated directly over the little garden. He took a deep, cloudy breath. He thought about the happy, dancing rain from the other clouds. He thought about the little girl's song. And then he let go. Just one tiny droplet at first. It fell down, 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 and landed with a soft clink on a daisy petal. Then another and another. Soon, a gentle, soft shower was falling from Nimbus. It wasn't a loud, booming storm, but a kind, quiet rain. His raindrops were perfect. He watched, amazed, as the thirsty ear drank in the water. He saw the droopy flowers begin to lift their heads as if they were stretching after a long nap. The colors seemed to grow brighter right before his eyes. The air filled with the fresh, clean smell of rain on dry soil. The cottage door opened, and the little girl ran out. She didn't run for cover. Instead, she lifted her face to the sky, a huge smile spreading across her face. She spun round, her arms outstretched, letting the gentle raindrops fall on her. "Thank you, little cloud," she shouted with joy. "Thank you for the rain." Nimbus felt wonderful. He felt lighter, not just because he had released his water, but because his heart felt full of happiness. He wasn't disappearing. In fact, he felt more himself than ever before. Raining wasn't scary at all. It was beautiful. It was a way of connecting with the world below, of sharing a part of himself. From that day on, Nimbus was no longer the cloud who refused to rain. He still loved to drift and watch the world. But whenever he saw a thirsty garden, a dry field, or a little stream that needed help, he would happily share his gift. And sometimes, if you look up at the sky during a gentle shower, you might just see a happy little cloud dancing as it rains, knowing the pure joy of giving. And now, little one, it's time to drift off to your own happy dreams. Just like Nimbus learned to let go of your day, and let your dreams carry you through the night. Sleep tight.